Welcome to part 2 of Project 5, Your Body Speaks. And in part 1, I have mentioned the very basic skills in body language, that is eye contact and facial expression. So in this part, I would love to mention what to do with the rest of your body. So let's get started. Number 1, stance. It is how you stand. The way you stand shows how much confident you are, how much powerful you are. Because speakers who lack self-confidence, they tend to make their body smaller and downward, like this. Some other people, they cannot control their muscle. They could not keep their body firm. They keep their body like this. And even some other people, they might not have any problem with self-confidence, but it's just their habit, and they are just unaware of their self-image in the eyes of the audiences. And all those things cause low power poses. And it creates a very negative feeling in audiences. Audiences may perceive the speaker as weak or low power or insecure. To better our stance, it is very simple, but it's not easy at all because it needs your awareness. We need to stay aware of our body when we are speaking. Maybe relax your shoulder, stand tall, open your arm appropriately, and check it out if your head is a little bit downward. If yes, keep it up. So just simply stay aware of your body when you are speaking. And I encourage you to practice it a lot of time in front of the mirror. But trust me, practice it regularly until those powerful stances become your habit. Let confidence become your habit, and then you will feel very natural and smooth with it. Number 2, let's talk about movement. You can notice a speaker who moves very freely and confidently and comfortably around the room or around the stage, interacting with the audiences. That speaker definitely cause a better impression rather than the speaker who deliver the same content but stand still at one spot for during 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Because good movement makes us like the king of the stage. Every space we put our step on, we show that I can control this area, and it causes a very good image in the mind of the audiences. Anyway, it does not mean that we need to keep moving continuously during the speech and make people looking at us like watching tennis. No, move in the way that supports your speech, not in the way that distracts your speech. So every move we make should have purpose. Why we move to the front? Because we are about to make a call to action. Why we move to that area? Because we notice that somebody at that area is about to lose their attention and we want to strengthen the bond with them. Why we move to the right? Because we notice that someone at the right, they need our interaction. So in order to improve our movement, there is only one principle that we need to remember: be purposeful. Number 3, gesture. Gesture is what we do with our hands and our upper body. Gesture is the outward expression of our inner thoughts and feelings. And for me, it is the way that I act accordingly to the content. For example, when I use a metaphor in my speech, a metaphor like a little seed growing into a tree and bloom flowers, I use my hand to demonstrate, to visualize that image. And this is also the game that we often play when we used to be a kid. Do you remember that? That's why so many adults, they feel more difficult to use gesture naturally rather than kids and children. Because as we grow up, we forget our inner child. So in order to use gesture naturally, maybe we should wake our inner child up. For example, when I tell a story about the rain, like, look, it's raining and we gotta find a shelter. Or another example, like last night when I was about to fall asleep, I heard a very familiar sound. This is using gesture, acting, using a little bit drama in our speech. And not only in storytelling, gesture can also be very useful in informative speech. For example, when you want to inform this opinion and on the other hand another opinion. Or another example, when you want to describe the level, this is level 1, this is level 2, and this is level 3. Or when you want to help people visualize the timeline or the agenda, this is the past, this is the present, this is the near future, this is the further future. Hand gesture could also help your informative speech more vivid and memorable. Our hands are the most effective and organic visual tools. Do you know that humans are visual creators? People, they tend to process information in the way that they see. So using effective gesture means that we use our hands and our body in the way that helps the listener process the information of our speech easily. And there are a million ways to improve your gesture, but there is one effective way that I would love to introduce to you. That is, learning gesture is the same as learning language. It is learning, just like when we learn Vietnamese or when we learn English, we would love to enrich our vocabulary, right? We need to read more, we need to read a lot, and we use the beautiful word in the reading and we apply it into our situation. The same thing happens with gesture, with public speaking, with body language. We watch a lot of performance and we learn from our favorite public speakers gesture vocabulary. We put it into our bank and then we practice it. We practice a lot until it becomes so natural. It becomes a part of us. So that's when we master the gesture skill. First, we collect and then we select. Is it for me? Does it fit myself? And do I feel more comfortable and more credible when I use those vocabulary? So we will select and then we practice. Gradually, we will better our gesture skills. And last but not least, the art of public speaking is about expressing what is inside you. There is a lot of things you need to do within you. That is being aware of your own emotion, being aware of your state of mind, being aware of your self-image, and being aware of all the muscles on your face, on your body. The higher self-aware you are, the more authentic and powerful your speech will be. Trust me. And remember, be yourself, because the easiest way to make it smooth and natural is being yourself. Good luck!